Hey everyone, Keen here. We're playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the newest Assassin's Creed game in the series, and I want to start with the first video to kind of go along with some of my impression posts by showing you mechanics and kind of new features and overall just the basics of the Assassin's Creed Syndicate game. So first I want to start off by highlighting a really cool feature that you can now press X on the PlayStation 4. You press X to go into stealth mode, which is just sneaking around, and you can come out of it. This I think is really cool because often in Assassin's Creed games, you'll go from just walking around and it looks awkward to be walking like this, like normal in a mission, but now you can just whenever you want enter stealth mode. He takes off his hat and he puts it on. So I thought that was really, really awesome. Next, I want to just quickly show you the skills menu. This is kind of newish to Syndicate. You can now earn skill points and assign them in skill trees. You have combat, stealth, and ecosystem, and you can allocate points, and the more points that you allocate, so you have to earn them and then allocate them, and as you allocate them you level up. So I've already looked at some of the skills, and I've decided that I want to spend my 5 skill points on taking Unstoppable 2. Your first hit taken during a combo doesn't end your combo. Combos are important because the more you build up a combo using some of these skills, the faster you're going to kill somebody and bring them to a near-death state. I also decided that I wanted to take Mutilate 1. Successful attacks bring enemies to near death more rapidly. That's just a fancy way of saying the more you hit someone, the faster it is they're going to enter a state in which you can kind of perform a finisher or finish them off and kill them. So right now I have only 1 skill point left, and I want to spend that on Gunslinger once I have another skill point. Gunslinger is really cool because when he runs out of ammo, can reload instantaneously without having to sit there and fumble with putting bullets into the chamber. So again, that's kind of just a quick look at the skills, and one thing I want to point out is that you'll notice in the bottom left corner of some of these skills, or bottom right, I'm sorry, you see how it has a blue kind of picture of a guy? That's Jacob. That means that only Jacob can learn this skill. And the red one, that's Evie. Only Evie can learn that skill. She's more stealthy. She sneaks around and can throw daggers. Well, they can all throw daggers and they can all use pistols, but she's more of a sneaky character, and so she'll get these higher level, higher tier abilities that are only like assassin-ish. And Jacob is more like punching. He's just more brute force, taking on guys head on. So he gets the abilities like reloading your gun really quickly and taking less damage, kind of more of a brawler. Yes, Bree brings up a good point. They share their skill points. So as I earn skill points with Jacob, I'm earning those skill points with Evie as well. I can just allocate them separately.
Spend them separately.
Yeah, I spread them separately so that I can choose to spec Jacob down into the pistol line, but when Evie spends her points, that gets spent wherever else I want. So next I just want to quickly show you the inventory. Assassin's Creed games have been notoriously kind of bad with the inventory system. Gear doesn't really matter, stuff like that. Well, I feel like Syndicate actually does the best job with gear yet. You start off with 3 different weapons: the Initiate Knuckles, the Initiate's Cane Sword, and the Kukri. Now, honestly, you can use whatever weapon you want. It is more of a flavor type thing, but I have noticed that for Jacob, when I use his Knuckles, and I think right now I'm actually using Crow Strength, I feel like Knuckles, he performs better. That could just be me, but I feel like it just matches his style, good mixture of attack, stun, and lethality. It's just great for him. But Evie, I am all about the Cane Sword. The stunning, quick attacks, the finesse, the hit, it just matches her flavor a lot more. So you'll notice here that some of these have a price tag associated with them, and some of them are grayed out. The price tag typically means to buy that item straight out. Steel Knuckles, 4,000 pounds, stuff like that. I've already bought Crow Strength, and I can upgrade that using materials, but I'll get into that in a second. And you notice right here, some of them are grayed out. Usually that means that you have to discover it in like a hidden chest, or you have to craft it, or you need to be higher level, or progress further in the story, etc. So let's quickly just show you some firearms. They're like pistols. They're really neat. Belts. Jacob wears belts. Evie wears like little capes. And then outfits in general, classic Assassin's Creed stuff. You can get the nifty little... that's cool. I really like that one, Ezio. you can find stuff by beating missions, beating the game, getting collectibles. You can change the colors. Just really neat stuff. Lots of upgrades. And then, real quick, crafting. Crafting has always been, in my opinion, I've beaten all the games so far, really useless. Almost entirely useless. I think in Assassin's Creed Black Flag and 3, very little in Rogue. Crafting was a little bit useful for upgrading how much you can carry, but essentially crafting hasn't meant much. Well, that's really quite a bit different in Syndicate. They've finally found the great balance between finding craftable gear in and around the city and actually being able to use it to upgrade your character. So as you can see here, I can build new gloves, I can build new capes, new weapons, I can craft all this stuff, and it's actually a significant upgrade.
Upgrade the things you already own.
Right, so Breeder brought up a good point that I can upgrade items that I already own. So for example, if I were to go into here and craft upgrades, well, wrong menu, but yes, I can upgrade my weapon. For example, those knuckles I was showing you that I built before, I could upgrade them again and add another attack, another lethality, etc. Now this particular upgrade section that I'm in now is things like make throwing knives do more damage, carry more bullets, carry more medicine, make my medicine more potent, upgrade how many darts I can carry. These are really cool tools that every assassin needs to use, and now they have you spending things like, you see in the upper right hand corner, some kind of chemical, cloth, iron, and furs or leather, whatever that is. So they have you collecting all of those things throughout the town. Now, if you're like me, you absolutely hated how in Assassin's Creed Unity, everyone just dropped random junk, and it was never once used for anything. It was just kind of like a symbolic way of saying, oh, you didn't loot money off of everyone, you looted the pipe they were carrying, and that was worth 4 whatever French currency francs. Well, now you just get money off of people, and you find in chests this collectible stuff, which I think is way better. And anyway, you can now use it just like in Black Flag with crafting. Okay, so that's kind of the menu system. Before I end this video, I wanted to show just a couple more things. I've already shown you how I can go in and out of stealth. I want to show you the best new item to the Assassin's Creed series. Grappling Hook, Rope Claw, I don't know what you want to call it, but let's go show you how it works. Normally, climbing buildings was a pain. Well now, I just send out my little grappling hook thing and I'm automatically shot up to the top. Traversing the town, usually a real pain. Well, see in the distance how L1 appears? Just shoot my little grappling hook out, and I can now slide, zip line, all the way to where I want to go. Hugely beneficial. I mean, I'm talking going from the top of Big Ben down to another building, saves tons of time, removes a lot of the hassle, and honestly the aggravation of traversing a town like this, something I definitely did not enjoy in Unity, but I enjoy a lot more in Assassin's Creed Syndicate because of the zipline, rope claw, grappling hook, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that was that. It's amazing. You can do air assassinations from it. You can go up, down, defy physics, etc. Stealth kill the messenger? No, don't want to do that right now. Okay, last thing I want to show you in this video is carriages. Perhaps even cooler than the grappling hook. You can now find a carriage, you can take it Grand Theft Auto style, and here we go. It controls like a car, but the horse on the front moves around, and you're driving a buggy. It's fantastic, the controls feel amazing, it controls just like you would imagine a buggy. You can take corners, you can use the brakes, you can, I'm gonna do this to show you how this works, slam into other carriages. So it's great for chase missions. Yeah, brings up a good point. Let me just quickly bring up the map. And if I wanted to go somewhere, like let's say I wanted to go to, I don't know, this shop right here. Set my waypoint, and look at that. A white line in the road appears. Huge benefit for someone like me who just sometimes wants to go somewhere and not have to hassle with looking for waypoints. It'll automatically take me down the best main road. So again, really cool feature. It's something that's just a quality of life improvement for someone playing Assassin's Creed as much as I do. Alright, I think that's... No, one more thing I want to show you. I lied. So you know that Assassin's Creed Syndicate's all about playing the twins, Jacob and Evie Fry. Check this out. Go into the options menu, press the right stick in, instantaneously changes to Evie from Jacob, and now, right where I was, no wait time, I've swapped. awesome feature for the open world part of the game. You can't quite do that when you're in a mission or in combat, or quote-unquote not on flat ground, as often is the case in Assassin's Creed. But swapping out characters like that is fantastic, because sometimes you want to go do an Evie mission. Yes, there's missions for both characters. Sometimes you want to just change the flavor. Like, for example, in the next video I'm going to do a gang war. I kind of want to do that as Jacob, because Jacob's the kind of guy that just gets in there and punches people. So that's it for this video showcasing all the features in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I'm going to bring in some more videos that kind of go along with my impressions, so definitely tune in for the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.